Eh, este... espérate, creo que me escuché. Ya ves, Washi. Ay, ahora toca hacerle temprano porque si no, no voy a despertar temprano. ¿Qué onda, amiga? ¿Cómo estás? Sí, le vamos a dar Genshin hoy. Sí, hoy fui al... Ah, ya puse alertas después si pueden, las pueden probar y me dicen si suenan bien o no. Las he estado intentando configurar a ver qué tal salen, pero no se escuchan por una razón. Me alegra que sí se escuche. Esa debo configurar mejor porque está como desfasada el sonido con la imagen. Vamos a repetir la imagen. Aún tengo que ver, pero sí, ya tengo varias ideas de qué voy a meter. Ahorita esas dos me parecían bastante bien. Quiero poner también una de pipi, pero se me olvidó. Pero amo la... sí quedó bien, qué bueno. Pero está muy grande. Lo voy a hacer más chiquita. Al parecer puedo ver cuándo salen los... Pues sí, vamos a darle a él. Ya ves, Washi, no sé si me está escuchando. No sé si está en el anuncio aún ahorita. Ah, ok. Sí, Washi, ya necesitaba mejorar estas cosas. Pero pues ahí voy. Pero así, vamos a darle Genshin. Como el enfermito que soy. ¿Y qué voy a hacer? No sé si ya empezar la misión o primero punto protogemas para tirar por urina. Oh, vamos a matar otro de estos. Tengo fe en que me va a salir y por eso ando farmeando como mensa. Que no debería tener tanta fe. Hijo de su peluncia. Yo, y por ahora no voy a tener problemas con el teclado. Ya que, como no está mi hermano aquí, decidí robar el suyo un rato. Porque ya me cansó que el chile mío se estaba desconectando mucho. Y no podía jugar nada. ¿A dónde? Me atreví. Mira, mientras él no se entere, todo bien. ¿No crees? Mitch, ya casi le acabo la amistad al Nubilet. Y no sacó Furina. Mira, vamos a poner musiquita. Yo también puse un bot para poner signo de admiración song. Y que me pusiera el nombre de una canción y la pusiera en una cola, pero Creo que no funciona aún. Entonces voy a poner de acá. Dime qué tan fuerte suena Milk. Porque también quiero ir moviendo eso. Y que no suene feo. Ah, espérate, no activada. ¡Ah! Suena muy fuerte. Mm, va. Vamos a hacer rápido lo de estas cosas. A ver cuántas protogemas saco. Mm, ah, chinga. Ah, tengo que ocupar a huevo estas. Mickey, mis temas. Solo que necesito ver que no se sobrepase luego la música por mis audífonos feos. Que si no me va a caer copy, pi, 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 pi. Y a lo mejor ya hago la misión de Furina. Pa' que chille. Ah, de los comentarios. Sí, bien, entonces ustedes pueden ser de suerte. Hacemos esperanza activa, sector con cada uno de ellos, con suerte, con todos los- Me había asustado. ¿Otros enemigos? Ay, creo que no le cambié la dificultad. Al chile no me acuerdo cómo funciona Furina. Oh, ya veo. Prácticamente el modo de juego que era como un laberinto, pero ahora sí. Oye, Mick, por cierto, ¿cómo se escucha la alerta? ¿Se escucha muy fuerte? El ¡ah! Me olvidó preguntarle eso, Cerota. Va. Excelente, excelente. Dice, ¿cómo activo su argenau? Guácala, pinche Yoyis. ¿Qué onda, Yoyis? ¿Cómo estás? Mira, Yoyis, ya tengo alertitas. Voy a estar poniendo más porque ya vi que sí las medio configuré bien. Ya sé qué voy a poner. Bájale 3 veces. Está muy fuerte. Si no, ahorita sí le bajo. ¡Ah! ¡Ah! Están muy caras. Voy a pensármelo. Igual si se los bajo. Pues a qué punto que valgan. Wait, what? ¿Qué hice? No repetí. Qué pendejo. Bájale después, en fin. Sí, voy a poner su descuentito después. Estaría divertido. Ok. Pues al parecer va bien, Milk. Digo, luego se me olvida bien cómo funciona Furina, pero sí, el bono de daño extra que da a todos funciona un buen. Ya no tengo 24 años. Shh. Yo tengo 24 años eternos, Yojis. Sueño. Ah, cabrón. Ay, qué pendejo, ¿por qué no compré el mío? No, va a salir. 2, 11, 2. Es 6. Qué verga. Eso está raro. Ay, pero ¿por qué Sofía de nuevo? Ah, esta canción es perfecta, como me siento ahorita. Lo pendejo. Mm. Bueno, no, creo que esta no. ¿Por qué sigo teniendo esta canción en mi lista? Me hace sentir. eh, No se mima, Yojis. No, yo estoy hablando de Mimi, yo sí estoy bien cansado y en el servicio social me puse a transplantar árboles, no inventes. Sí me siento demacrado. No, en serio, en serio. Bueno, es que yo me metí en el desarrollo sustentable. Por eso me pusieron a mover árboles. Pero no inventes, estuvo cansadita.
Stand clear. Absorption test.
Bueno, no árboles grandes tampoco, o sea, pusieron a trasplantar brotes chiquitos de árboles, pero voy a cambiar de canción. Pero fueron como 40 los que moví. Ah, sí. Neta. Como el de Ford. Puede ser, algo parecido se sintió.
Clear.
Solo que aquí es para terminar mi servicio y no para sobrevivir. Aunque es casi lo mismo.
Animal hypostasis emulation. Animal test 6308.
Be sanctified. Settle down. Following orders.
Tun, 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 tun.
I will have order.
Vete a la vez. Ya ves, Milk. Uno que es chambeador.
Bow your head.
Raise a storm.
Tun, 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 tun. ¿Qué dices, Milk? ¿Yo hago la misión de Furina de una vez? Para sacar ese deseo de agrapa. O acabo esto. Porque es prácticamente lo mismo. Si acabo esto, ya tengo suficiente para tirar. Si hago la misión, tengo suficiente para tirar. El teclado de mi hermano se siente raro. Necesito como que se tarda un poquito en reaccionar. Bueno, es lo normal. Dime, Milk, dime. O sigo haciendo esto. Bueno, voy a seguir haciendo esto antes. Esta ya la hice. Yo en el servicio me la pasé la mayor parte del tiempo que estuve porque no había nada que hacer. ¿Te la pasaste qué, Milk? Creo que te comiste alguna palabra porque supongo que no hacías nada porque dices que no había nada que hacer. Ay, ojalá en el mío no hubiera nada que hacer, pero sí hay mucho que hacer. Va a estar cansadito estos 3 meses. Porque tengo, para fuerzas acabarlo a tiempo, porque lo tengo que completar antes de la mediodía de marzo. Sí, lo tengo que completar a mediados de marzo. Y según mis cálculos, sí tengo que ir a fuerzas las 8 horas, de 8 a 4 estos 3 meses para completarlo bien. Ah, yo quiero. ¿Quién fuera tú, Milk? ¿Qué pendejo diseño esto? Ay, espera. No, sí, yo sí voy a estar haciendo trabajo. Trabajo sin paga. Yay. El favorito de todos. Yo ese. Ay, no, sí. Y que no me decía, hace rato dije, sí quería empezar un poquito más temprano, pero no inventes, hasta sí me estaba dando ya el sueño, me quedé acostado un rato. Y nada, me desperté y dije, espera, no. Además para que me duerma temprano. Que si me duermo en el día, luego no puedo dormir en la noche. Y en serio me tengo que parar temprano. ¿Rehacer un parte? ¿Un programa? ¿Programas, Milk? Eso no me lo sabía. Ay, güey. ¿Quién te viera, Milk?
Let me try my blade. Stabilize. End you.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Nice and spicy.
Pero no inventes hacer un programa por completo nuevo, sí, sí está bien feo. ¿Pero por qué? ¿Por qué te pusieron a hacer eso? No entiendo. ¿No les gustó? ¿O no es simplemente para poner tu trabajo o qué? Ay, güey. Me acabo de espantar yo solito con un pantalón que acabo de colgar. Porque no tengo... Chévere. Está bien.
Can't run. Solidify.
Let's light it up. Going in. Inadmissible evidence. Incinerate. Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
Chale. No, ¿cómo crees? Tienes que ser ordenado para esas cosas. Más para programar. Pues está muy cabrón. Yo me acuerdo cuando estaba en el poli y tuve una clase de programación y el chile me costó un chingo de trabajo. Una cosa era programar en Excel y otra ya en un buen programa.
This is order. Quake.
Nice and spicy. Boom boom.
Voy a admitir que sí, sí tengo mucho respeto a la gente que programa.
Yeah.
Y me enseñaron que mientras funcione. Ya se me gustaría saber programar. Hay un par de cosas que podría hacer.
Everybody stand back. Let's eat this.
Order guide you.
Motion to compel. Ha. Yeah. Back up the flame. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha.
Ah, eso sí. Ya me acuerdo cuál dicen que luego es el más bueno últimamente que el Python. Dicen que está bueno. En cuanto a dificultad, sí, no tengo idea. Ay, no me fijé en eso. Es neta, voy a tener que volver a entrar. Es mi culpa por pegar tanto por daño cargado. Que no dura en speech. Eso me pasa por ser jugador de Genshin, no leer, como siempre. Tú, programador de papel, nomás le sube el lenguaje. Ay, pero igual está chido. Yo nada más luego medio me acuerdo cómo programar en Excel y ya nada más. No. Ah, mira, se acumula. Lo puedo hacer rápido. Ya había arribita el mensajito. No sé por qué no lo he visto antes. Ya está. Un semestre ya, pero no me quedo, no pude Marte. No, ¿cómo crees? Que ya era para que sacaras mods para el Minecraft. No, este güey no se muere. Ah, chin su madre. No aguantan ni verga. Sí, 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 sí.
Gather.
Inadmissible evidence. Boom, boom.
Permiso.
Motion to compel.
This is order.
No te vas a parar, perro.
Crumble.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Teamwork is true.
No, sí se paró. Así que recuperando la virginidad. ¿Qué? Sí. ¿Cómo estás? Un gusto que te pases por acá.
Booba, get them. You're toast. Breath of the flame. Incinerate. Let's light it up.
Solidify. I will have order.
Ya estoy empezando a aprender. Entre los demás demás. Ah, eso está bien,
Compel.
Ya no me acuerdo cuál es el último que queda de los eventos. Ahorita estoy haciendo todos los que me faltaban. Porque si no luego se me olvidan.
Everybody stand back.
Está bueno el de cargados.
Guide
De hecho no sé si ya salió el último. Ahorita creo o el penúltimo, ¿no?
Booba, get them. Incinerate.
Tuve que repetirlo porque Don Baboso no leyó que tenía que ser como 40 cargados. Mañana es el último. Ah, ok, sí es cierto. Prueba de determinación. Nadie escuchó un anuncio, no, obvio que no. Deja que la prueba diga. Finanzas. Ah, toca vaporización. Prueba de exploración. Ahora voy a leer mejor qué necesito hacer. Mi National brillará. Vas. Porque sí, el National ahí ya hace maravillas. El fanboys. Pero primero me bañaré. Va, es importante bañarse. Yo me tuve que dar un baño porque acabé bien cochino de mover arbolitos hace rato. No, ¿dónde está mi viajero? Mm, Diablo, señorita. No, no dije, dije arbolito, no bolitos. Que eran para mi servicio. Parece, al parecer en 30 segundos les va a tocar anuncio. ¿Qué hambre tienes? Sí, ya vi, ¿o qué?
No, my sword. Rain outlines your fate.
No pasa nada.
Now let's go.
Aquí nos gusta de todo. Pues prepárense, se vienen. Che, qué queda. Está bien, mango acá. Que no se te note lo necesitado. Bien cagados. Ay, ¿qué tenía que hacer para este desafío? Aquí puedo ver, creo. No más, si son 5 anuncios. Voy a ver si me puedo mover de una vez. ¿A poco sí, Milk? Bueno, no sé si me está escuchando.
Rain cutter. Huh? Rain outlines your fate. Out of my way. Dissipate. Oz, reveal thyself.
Ojalá me lo quiten. Va, no sé si ya me está escuchando. Va. Ah, ok, Milk. Me sorprende que tan rápido te hicieran más. De por sí el chavo es bien, se ve bien carismático. Pero ya ves. Me sorprende que te hicieran más. ¿Qué les dijiste o qué?
By royal decree.
Un chico con nombre de pan. ¿El bagel? No, de por sí ya eres mod con bagel, ¿no? No, hablamos de a quien le hizo raid. Es que tú creo que ya no estás, manguaca.
Rain cutter. No, my
Nada
sword.
más, yo mejor me voy a quedar a platicar también y que me dieran mod. Ah, no es cierto.
Out of my way.
¿Y cuántas llevo? Ahí está. Ah, eso está bien, ¿eh? No seas como nosotros que nos dormimos bien pinche tarde. Y al rato andamos sufriendo por eso. Ay, lo corro un chingo. ¿Qué es Milk? ¿Sabes qué? Yo creo que voy a poner... Se me hace que sería una buena alerta esa, ¿eh? Cállate, a ti no te sale. Está bien divertido. Aceleración. Prácticamente lo mismo, nada más que me quitan personajes que ocupo. Kirara, ya no creo cómo jugar con Samura. No, no lo he hecho. Yo creo que lo voy a hacer ahorita. ¿Qué hora es? O una parte de esta antes de que me hablen para cenar.
Time to act.
Porque quiero chillar.
Rain outlines your fate.
Ahora,
My sword.
me moví así.
Stand with me. Hey, coming through. This may turn a little.
Gatito, gatito.
Rain cutter.
Porque ya todos ya me dijeron que voy a chillar. Y pues ese es mi inevitable destino, maldita sea. Hace una ulti elemento. Yo sé que voy a chillar también. De por sí estoy sensible desde hace rato. Hace cuánto, una semana y media hice la segunda misión legendaria en la gira y chillé. Así que yo creo que me va a pasar lo mismo ahorita.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword.
Se
Witness
muevan perros.
our bond is strong.
Llegan.
I see everything. Right delivery. Grow, grow, grow.
¿Qué? ¿No se murió? Aquí está tu
Stand with me.
Eche mil. Esa había un video de eso, lo podría volver a leerte. Ah, yo sé. Yo de por sí llamaba Furina, pero ya me medio spoileé, así que. Yo sí, sí voy a chillar. Odio Facebook. Odio que publiquen un chingo de madres de todo. No me dejan disfrutar.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your. Our bond is strong. Lightning. Committed to memory.
Au.
The Temple of Wisdom. Dissipate.
Aquí tengo tu cariñito. A esa sí la voy a volver a leerte. Tengo tu cariñito.
Witness the power of Gurwa. Everyone hold hands. Coming through. Service with a smile. Make yourselves at home.
Ay, no se escuchan eso.
Out of my way. Our bond is strong. Rain cutter. Rain outlines.
Bueno, que ahora sí estoy preparado. Dime que ya es. Ya. Ay, güey.
The Temple of Wisdom. I see everything. Dissipate. Sign here, please. Lightning, purify. Witness the power of Gurwa.
En el Furina, pues actitud, no sé, para la segunda parte de conocer cómo se. Es que yo no sé, o sea, nunca me molestó su actitud, la verdad siempre se me hacen muy cagadas ese tipo de actitudes, pero muy lindas al mismo tiempo. Me caía muy bien desde antes de todo ese pedo. Esa es la última. ¿Ah, cuántos platos tengo? Ve, sí voy, ay, sí voy a tener que hacer la misión. Puta madre. Bueno. Ay, a mí se me hizo más gracioso que fuera así. A mí me gustó mucho. Uy.
Off we go. Adventure time. Nice and spicy.
Pero, no me acuerdo cómo ocupar esa casa. Ay, creo que no me pueden tirar porque hubiera sido muy preciso.
Cascade.
Guau, cada por qué pusieron esta arma. No sé, el Tartas está en todas partes y siempre me da mucha risa. Y no sé, quizá no amado, más bien lo veo que lo tienen como un relieve cómico. Un personaje conocido por todos. Está cagado. Está cagado que siempre le den su madre. Yo me quedé con lo último de la misión pasada. Se veía padre lo de la ballena, pero se veía que le están dando su madre.
Kamisato off. Suyu. Wind strider. Be still.
Tartas, ¿sí? 3 millonazo, cualquier que se necesite utilizar. O arreglar, sacar de manga. Ándale, exacto. Me parece que se necesita todo muy en serio el mi joyo. Ah, ¿por qué no se activa?
The depths back. May
Au,
have underestimated myself.
au. ¿Por qué no cambias el TC?
One with wind and cloud. Wind strider.
Everybody stand back. You're toast.
Au. Me parece que sí. Y pues jugando, el primero que saqué su arma 5 y le gané. De hecho, está muy cagado porque yo sé que mucha gente tira basura al Tartas por el CD de su habilidad y que la chingada y todo eso, pero en el equipo, en el nacional, es el que luego saca un buen de provecho y he visto videos de el daño que llega a hacer sus pasteles. Maldita sea. PTS deben sacar unas. Necesito 60 más y puedo tirar. Ahorita voy a agarrar 40 de lo de las diarias. Necesito de dónde sacar 20.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing.
Ah, no, espérate, 20. Pensaba que eran 40.
Add Astra.
Estoy pendejo. No, puedo enseñar las nalgas, pero pues no tengo cámara. Así que no se va a poder. Dan 40. Mm. Mm. A ver. El chiste de enseñar. Exacto. Me voy a poner a twerkear ahí en medio del stream. Por 1000 bits. Que no sé cuánto sea, pero 1000 bits. No, se me vieron. Los odio.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate. No. Into the fire. Say cheese.
Un poco así muy chido.
Smile.
O sea, sí. Pero la principal me va a tardar como unas 2 horas. Esta la puedo completar ahorita y ya me van a dar los protecciones que me faltan. Espérate, ya me acordé. Aquí no sé qué pasó. La otra vez me trabé. Ya me acordé por qué no había completado esto. Ajá, está esto aquí. Pero ya no puedo pasar. Chinga. Sí, pues todas las misiones. De hecho, no me acuerdo que la misión pasada, la primera, la de primerita de que luego salió, estuvo bien tardada. Y ahí conocen primer impacto. Qué bueno que lo mencionas, porque acabo de ver a alguien por acá y no recuerdo haberlo visto antes. Esa morra de ahí.
Let me weave you a verse. Huh?
Qué loco se ve eso.
Booba, get them.
Silence.
Invent. I still.
Mm, sí, ya vi que esa no. A ver,
Settle
vamos
down.
primero con este sujeto. Este pobre diablo. Es que, o sea, lo que dice la misión, nada, es esto. No tiene otra descripción. Es lo que odio luego de las perras misiones del Genshin. No te dan una mejor descripción a veces y es bien molesto.
There you are,
Time beckons.
eavesdropper.
Silence. I see through you. Miscalculated.
Look
¿Qué
at
es?
me. Just
Mm, digo, ¿será fuera de la torre? Recuerdo que ya busqué todo lo que brilla. Con la visión, normalmente lo mejor es buscar con la visión elemental, el tipo de cosas. Aquí hay cosita que brilla. Pero no veo nada de interactuar. Espérate, esta no la había visto antes. Activo aquí vemos en el primer campamento situado al sur del puente de rota de esta torre de observación sobre el sagrado de la torre de observación sobre el similar amenaza potenciales de miembros, además de se extiende ese agente. Ok. No es que no te quería, es que estoy ciego. Pero igual, justo como dijiste, solo son los campamentos. Espero no pase algo de que yo los maté. Ah, están las notas. Todo eso nos permite comer, nos permite dormir, lógicamente se quedan siempre por fuera, el puente, mejor que tenemos que estuviera aquí lo más alejado, yo que todavía tengo que estar, y no sabe tratar una dama. Pues mira, me sirvió, así que gracias. Porque yo estoy bien pinche ciego, creo que si no me hubieras dicho, neta no me hubiera percatado. Mira, este también tiene una notita ahí. Equipo independiente, decadente, golpear la olla. ¿Qué normas más absurdas? Ah, no se pueden Ok, ya entendí. Golpea la olla. Pero es estúpido, pero es tonto. Ton, ton, ton. A la verga.
Witness the power. Know my
Tú primero, porque me caga que lo oscuras bien cabrón.
say cheese.
Ojalá algún día salga un personaje que pegue con la silla. Muchas gracias, Mangoka. Gracias por el coaching. De jamón coquecito. De hecho, me acuerdo que la razón por la que me había trabado. Va, ahorita me encuero. Son 2000 bits. El batería electro también está bien sabroso. El chile sí. Tiene un modelo que me caga que no tengan los personajes normales. Ajá, ya me acordé, la otra vez por la que me quedé bien sacado de pedo es porque te traba en esta sala y eso luego es raro que lo hagan. Tenías que salirte solo teleportándote. Tocar. Ella monetiza, así es, monetizar. Acelerador, torrente con especulación intente. Es raqueta. Bueno, más que después de hacer una información almacenada. Oh, interesante. 40 protos así de grapa. Vamos a tirar. Vamos a tirar porque estoy bien enfermo. Ahí se van. Purina, yo te llamo, maldita sea. Hijo de su puta madre. No, no se vino. Fíjate, esto se merece un... Maldita sea. Me salen constelaciones de cole en lugar de que me salgan de esta mensa. Tienes razón, debí moverme mejor. Perdóname, Purina, por no moverme bien. Al menos dos deseos de vuelta, pero... A ver, vamos a empezar la misión. Ching su pinche madre, vamos a chillar ya, la verga. Pero para esto voy a pausar la música. No es que me guste. Así es, me di... ¡Ah! Espera, pero es para arriba. ¿No hay uno arriba? Mira, ya está en piti. ¿Qué? Pues vamos... No sé con la misión. ¿Me equivoqué de misión? Chinga. Según yo estoy en 70. A ver. Ay, qué pendejo que es. Lo malo es que no lo tengo asegurado. Pero 1% de probabilidad, 1% de probabilidad es 97 99% de fe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 10 por 10 por 5, 50, 60. Ah, no, va a 60. Me va a salir otra constelación de Kiki, ya lo veo venir. Lo más triste es que creo que tengo ese 3 también. Eh, Digo, ¿qué? ¡No! Con la niña, no.
Now for a little rest after breakfast. This is the life. Wait a sec. Isn't something important supposed to happen today? Oh, today's our big day! We're supposed to leave the Fortress of Mirapede!
Sí.
Go complete the release procedures now!
Por fin me perdonan mis 15 violaciones al Tratado de Paz. No, no sé si es por acá.
Please, sign here. This document will be effective immediately upon signing, and you two may exit the Fortress of Mirapede via the regular channels.
It's been so long since we've been to the surface. Let's hurry up and...
What's happening? I'm fine, thanks.
No, se viene el anuncio.
I wonder what that tremor was just now.
Let's go ask the Duke.
Wow. El comienzo de una nueva vida. Cagado. Bueno, chicos, en 20 segundos empiezan anuncios. Miren, un güey. Yo no soy güey, el chinga madre. Ya no puedo enseñarme a Yaka C6 ni al Songli C6 porque me empieza a decir eso.
Ah, good to see you two. Is there something you wish to see me about?
Yeah, what was with that earthquake just now?
Humildad.
Ah, that. The tremor didn't originate from the seafloor. In fact, it seems it came from the surface. Over the years of serving as the warden here, I have developed a sense for distinguishing between what occurs.
Así es, tengo una Yaka C6 y un Songli C6.
Besides, the seal that Monsieur
Ahí tiene
Neuvillette
unas
set in
putas
place
por...
won't fail so easily.
So the fortress is okay?
If you recall our last incident, if there really were a problem, there would be crowds of inmates in a panic right now.
Huh.
Pero me
Yeah,
parece llevando...
okay, seems we need to get back up to the surface and ask
Pinche
about
mil
the
ya
earthquake.
simpiando tan temprano.
By the way, do you know what day it is today?
I believe today is this month's pipe cleaning day.
Wait, seriously?
Ah, yes. Have you completed your release papers?
Yep. It's you two. Are you leaving now? That's right. Today is our last day in prison. But now that Paimon says that, it doesn't feel like we were confined here. It's actually been pretty nice. Oh yeah, Paimon feels fond of this place now. Then be sure to come back and visit. I'll miss you.
If you've signed the release papers, then you're free to go. The guards will escort you out.
You're not going to see us off?
Hola, de vuelta. Creo que se sacaban los comerciales. Así que ya me escuchan.
All right, sure. Let's go.
Espero.
Well,
No, tiré por Neuvillette porque alguien me hizo tirar por él.
joking.
Yo ni siquiera quería sacarlo y lo más cagado es que salían 20 deseos.
Ah, so you do have a polite side, I see.
After being down here for so long, I imagine you must feel like you're lacking companionship. Shall I come along too? Yeah, don't worry, we'll come back to see you.
¿Quién quisiera venir de nuevo aquí?
Paimon really likes the cafeteria here. The chefs sure do know how to make good grub.
Ay, pues sí, tengo una Yaka C6 y un Sangre C6, pero entiende, la gente no lo entiende, que son ahorros de agrapa.
Well, it seems our work in the fortress of
Acerca el pito
That's the end of another chapter in our journey. And since Neuvillette was the one who asked us to come here, we should probably go report to him now. Next
No más, en serio, qué genial. A mí sí me hubiera gustado el segundo, porque sí es medio molesto que interrumpen luego varias cosas.
our kind regards.
Lo sé, Rick, parece falso. Es en serio, lo juro por el... ¡Ah!
I believe it would be the polite thing to do.
You're right. I've heard the palais has been terribly busy these days. Tell him that I hope he hasn't been overwhelmed by the recent string of troubles.
Y es una cake. Pero bueno, mira, para que veas que no miento. Y para que el Milk se chien. No, ya casi 6. Con su armita y todo, pero en serio, lo juro, ahorré lo más que pude siempre, todo de agrapa. Todo ha sido de agrapa. Te creo por mi torita. Y también... También está Shangri, ¿dónde está? Mira, todo bonito. Porque son los únicos dos personajes que me dispuse a ahorrar todo lo que pude para ellos. Siempre me puse a orar para ellos, siempre puse a orarme nada más para ellos. Las únicas veces que tiro por los personajes que no quiero es porque alguien, no decir quién, me convence de una forma demasiado fácil, la verdad. Y me hace tirar por otros personajes. Así es como llegué a sacar a Jutao y, y al Nubilet. Ah, porque sí, por quien sí he tirado por voluntad porque quería una buena combinación de equipo ha sido por Shenge. Y me cagué bien feo porque también saqué su arma. Pero eso no importa. Este menso me salió porque estaba juntando constelaciones para el Arki, los cuales nada más me salieron una. Tiene, mira, yo llegaba a meterle a lo mucho nada más el pase y la bendición lunar, pero hace como 2 años, cuando recibía dinero del cabecita de algodón. Por ser buen estudiante, obviamente. La mujer. Y ni crees que era mucho, ¿eh? De hecho, casi todo mi dinero de la beca se iba en, en pagos que le ayudaba a mi mamá o despensa y cosas así. Y comida, ¿eh? Créeme que mucho dinero se me fue en comida. Estoy suelto apoyar. La comida es cara.
It's over.
Ah, y en Magic, pero de eso no hablamos. Ay, solo falta. La pura caíste. Ojalá. Ya quisieron.
The Palais Mermonian
No
is
estaría
having a
sufriendo.
activity today. Halt! Huh? Oh,
Halt.
it's you two. Apologies. Monsieur Neuvillette did say you'd be welcome at any time.
Excuse me. Would you mind helping me take a look at this report?
I'll be right there. Sorry, I've got my hands full here. You can see yourselves in.
Tan chistosa la voz de esa
Seems a lot has been
Melusina. Es como tierna, pero grave al mismo tiempo. Bien adentro, chip.
Hello. You've come at the right time, but you'll have to wait for just a moment, as there are some urgent matters I must tend to first. In the meantime, please have a seat. If you'd like to have something to drink, let the Melusine outside know.
Interesante hasta,
just ate.
hasta la forma en la que habla Novileda ahora
Very
se,
well then.
Let's take a break over there while we wait for him to
se
finish
le
his
escucha
work.
preocupado. ¿Por qué están bien tiernas y chistosas?
All right. That should wrap things up for now.
Are you done with your work?
Yes, sorry to keep you waiting. Today should be the day you were released from the fortress of Meripede, and it appears that you've managed to complete all the release paperwork.
That's right, and we came here to see you right away.
Ok.
A massive whale.
Do you have any idea what that might be?
Judging from your description, that cannot have
Ah,
occurred
ya
in
sé lo
any
que eres.
ordinary
Eres
place.
una
It is
ballena
something like the primordial
gigante.
sea. A whale of that size and shape cannot usually be found in the waters of Tevat. Therefore, we can
Son
only
puros
assume that child is
imágenes.
presently immersed in primordial seawater.
Nah.
Seawater?
A mí se me hacen tiernas. Ni tanto furras, pero... Bueno, también hay degenerados en todas partes.
Most people wouldn't be capable of entering in the first
Creo
place.
que no es del todo
I'm not
imposible.
completely sure how he could have gotten there myself. Yes? What is it?
Ah, right! Paimon felt it too! We asked the Duke and he said it wasn't
¿Cómo es que
from my
Paimon siente
forest, but he
temblores
thinks you might know
y
something
flota?
about it.
It turns out that I have just received a report about this particular
Que
matter.
no soy güey, maldita
In fact,
sea.
it's exactly what I was
Los
specified a
odio.
moment ago. The source of the tremor was here on the surface near Poisson.
Ya quisiera yo
After the
tener
shaking
tanto
stopped,
dinero para
the
esas
water
cosas.
levels in the Poisson area rose at an alarming rate.
The water levels rose? Oh no! What about all the people there?
Fortunately, the water levels only rose for a short period of time and have already returned to normal now. However, I still have a bad feeling about the whole phenomenon. If the change in water levels is connected with the leaking primordial seawater, then the situation in Poisson may be much worse than it appears.
Navia should be in Poisson,
Y no
right?
te dice cómo
We
viste
need
bien.
to go check on her!
Pero ¿cómo lo hace? ¿Cómo, maldita sea,
I would
Paimon?
also like to go there
Explícamelo.
as soon as possible, but I'm afraid I can't leave just yet. We must immediately formulate disaster prevention plans for the surrounding coastal areas to avoid potential catastrophes. I'll have to ask you two to go to Poisson first. I'll meet you there to check on the situation once I
Nah,
finish
yo ya no veo
considering.
esas cosas. Está más chido el Twitter.
There's no time to lose! Let's get going!
Please be
Vámonos.
careful.
No sé, es que en sí todos se han puesto en una batalla con... Uy, es que Nebulet es el más fuerte. No, los arcontes son más fuertes. Nebulet es patear al arconte y cosas así. Ha sido un tema más castroso en general. Solo las prácticas. No, tenemos que ir a salvar a Poison. Taylor Swift se va a ahogar. No. Emergencia pop, emergencia pop.
Oh no! What happened here? Navia
¿Será
should
que
be around here, right?
se volvieron
We
un
need to
tank
make
de
sure she's
naranja?
still... Paimon means we need to check on her. We haven't seen a single soul all the way here. Oh, this is getting scary.
What will I ever do now?
Están chismeando en puestos de ese rato en el baño y nada. Ok, ok. Aquí vamos a estar un rato. Digo, no sé a qué horas quiera. Voy a cenar. Igual y en un rato ceno y quizá le sigo porque... A ver, enseña. Y foto fake. No, es cierto.
There's someone
Pero
on the
va,
roof over there.
ten buen baño, báñese bien.
Just
Se
a
lava
sec.
con cuidado.
Coming up. Watch your balance.
All right, just hurry.
Cobro protos. Uy, si tan solo las protos se podían... Este güey, ¿qué quiere?
I'm not young anymore. How will I survive on my own? My Desiree.
No, no llore, que voy a llorar yo.
Oh, he looks pretty sad.
My leg. My leg.
No, su pierna.
How could this have happened? It hurts.
Just hang in there. Help is on the way. You can hold my hand if it makes you feel better.
La pata del mameito. Valió verga su pata. No encontrarte el suyo. No tiene que pasar nada.
Oh, it's Navia. She's over there. Hey, Navia, are you okay?
You're here.
We heard there was a situation in Poisson, so we came as quickly as we could.
Yes. As you can see, the water level suddenly rose. It caused quite the disturbance, in fact.
Ah, en esta se le escucha su voz todo feo. Toda cortada.
Demoiselle! There was a wounded resident next to a building southeast of here. We've already transported him to safety, but we've run out of medical supplies.
He's wounded? How badly?
He fell, so it's probably a broken leg. He's pretty shaken up. When the water level rose, he desperately climbed up to the roof. Once the water receded and he saw the ground, he became terrified and eventually...
He jumped down then. Find the leader of Squad 1 and tell him to take the wounded resident to see a doctor. He should know where to go.
Understood. I'll take over his search and rescue mission in the meantime.
All right, you'll be in charge. I'm sorry. Where were we?
The situation in Poisson?
Ah, right.
Ozón.
Allow me to explain. A little earlier, we suddenly heard a loud noise. At first, everyone thought that something might have exploded in
Ah,
the
chinga,
water,
¿por qué se escucha tan bajito?
but before we knew it, water started pouring out from everywhere. The rushing water seemed a little odd, almost like the unique color of primordial seawater.
Como que de nada cambió el
Some
volumen.
people didn't realize the danger and thought it was just ordinary water leaking from somewhere. Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared. They were all dissolved. Those who realized what was happening started to flee in a panic, desperately trying to get to higher ground. Many were injured in the stampede, and some people fell from significant heights. The Spina di Rosula initiated rescue operations as quickly as possible, but there have been a lot of casualties. Fortunately, the water began to recede after some time, and the chaos came to an end. The water that flooded the area contained primordial seawater, so the lower levels of Poisson are still hazardous. To ensure everyone's safety, I've asked the people there to leave as soon as possible.
Chale.
One knows if this could happen again. All we can do for now is try our best to help evacuate the residents. We still haven't completed the head count, but we'll have some numbers soon.
How awful. And all of this just came out of nowhere.
It was quite frightening indeed. I only wish that everything that just happened was a bad dream.
Is there any way we can help, Navia?
¿Qué podemos hacer?
Thank you for being so willing to help in a moment of crisis like this. You don't know how much it means to me. I really can't express how grateful I am.
Don't say that, Navia. That's what friends are for.
¿Dónde están?
Demoiselle! We've got a situation here.
¿Dónde están?
I'll be right there. Sorry, I need to go for now.
And how she goes. Seems it might be a while before she can take a
No,
break.
es que se volvieron tanques, no.
Okay, the wounded are being tended to, and we finished a preliminary head count. More support has just arrived, so I suppose I finally have a moment to focus on my own matters. Of course, we should remain ready for anything, and continue doing our best to rescue others. I'll be sure to have everyone at the Spina di Rosula ready to render assistance. Traveler, Paimon, would you two accompany me to my father's grave for a moment?
Huh? Right now?
Va.
Thank you.
Inhibitor de los gaviotas. Odio lo triste que es la canción. Alta sea. No, apenas va empezando, ya me siento triste. Chinga. Pi, 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 pi.
Not a lot of people here, huh?
Well, given the time of day and the whole situation in Poisson, Paimon doesn't think there'd be a ton of people here visiting graves.
Right. That's how things are now. The living are so exhausted that they've no strength to spare any words for the dead.
Navia? Navia, what's wrong?
Sorry. I just... Malus and Silver. They won't ever come back here again. What should I do, Papa?
Huh? What happened to them?
Everyone agreed on the rescue plan, but still... I was the one who initiated it. They were helping evacuate the residents, but they couldn't leave in time. And they were caught in the seawater.
What should we do?
I've known them for so long. And I know they weren't afraid. But I could at least hold a funeral for my father. And I know where he rests. But as for Malus and Silver, they're just gone.
Se volvieron agua.
I just can't.
Everything looks so clean after it rains. Even the gravestones. I didn't expect that you'd enjoy a glass of red wine in front of Master Callus's grave.
I can understand. Besides, the scenery here isn't half bad.
See, it's not just me. I always want to bring something when I visit Papa. Perhaps we might even have a picnic. He wouldn't be angry, would he?
Ah, how could Master ever be upset with you, demoiselle? Yet the cemetery is the home of those who have passed, is it not? Everyone ends up here sooner or later, no matter who you are.
Buying yourself a plot in advance, are you?
No need yet. But when I do, I hope you'll let me be buried beside Master Callus, demoiselle.
Hey, stop joking around.
I'm quite serious. That way, it'll save us both the trip to see each other whenever you visit your father's grave.
That makes sense. In that case, could I be buried on his other side?
After all, besides you, demoiselle, the two of us could certainly be considered Master's closest companions, no?
Personally, I believe we fill those shoes just fine.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? Seriously. All right. I'll remember your requests. But I'd really prefer not to talk about this stuff. And what do you mean by saving me a trip? I'd make the journey even if I had to visit you two somewhere else. I'd promised to let them rest in peace here. But here I am breaking that
Como odio
promise.
que mi hijo yo siempre haga esto. Te agarra el corazón y te lo...
I'm sorry for letting you see me in a mess like this. I don't usually cry, really.
Paimon doesn't know how to help you feel better. But, well, she understands how you feel.
I had always thought I could make my wishes come true. But now that I think about it, that never solely relied on me. Many things can only be accomplished with someone else's help. Malus and Silver have helped me so much. But by contrast, I could do nothing for them. I'm so sorry.
You can spend as much time as you need here, Navia. We'll stay with you.
Thank you. Right now, you don't know how much that means. By the way, you can have a look at this. It's a list of victims from the incident that took place here.
Obena, Khan, Burnett, Giverny, Francine, Karina, Daisy Ray, Joinville, Julianne, Esson, as well as Malus and Silver. So, everyone else is safe. But still...
It's okay. I know what you're thinking. And you're right. We lost Malus and Silver. But we were able to save more than we anticipated. The overall outcome indicates that the cost was worth it.
Nadie se tuvo que haber ido.
Right! Don't think that way, Navia. One person might be saved at the expense of another, sure, but that isn't something we should ever consider a trade. Malus and Silver were not the price for saving anyone. They're heroes.
You're right. Thank you, Paimon. What you said just now was pretty amazing, actually. I'll remember your words.
Oh, really?
Seems you've become more eloquent in the time since we last met.
¿Tú qué haces aquí?
The knave? What are you doing here?
Is everything going well on your side?
Yes, my people are carrying out the mission according to your request. All the residents of Poisson have been evacuated, and we're preparing to relocate them to higher ground. As for these supplies, we have everything taken care of. There is no need to worry.
Thank you very much.
Wait, do you two know each other?
We just met recently. Right, Miss Navia?
Usually, I would call this a coincidental encounter. But that doesn't quite fit this time. Besides, it never even crossed my mind that a Fatui Harbinger would come looking for me. Thanks to the Knave, Spina di Rosula received generous support from the Fatui, which allowed us to complete the rescue and evacuation work so quickly.
Mutual aid is essential to fostering positive developments. We were already in the area, in any case, so it was nothing. That said, I must say that you're a lot sharper than you let on. I'm sure you understand what I mean.
I apologize for all the ways in which I tested you previously. We've never worked with a Fatui before, and it's extremely important for us to know who we're working with. My subordinates have reported that Fatui soldiers have been observing water levels and taking head counts in various locations. I hear that they've also prepared a large amount of emergency supplies. I'm quite surprised.
This is nothing to brag about, nor do I intend to. It is simply the way of powerful organizations to act forcefully, whether they are doing good or ill. You've witnessed that firsthand, in any case. As I've told this traveler before, I know of the prophecy, and I intend to prevent the impending disaster. Lending your organization a hand was a natural first step in accomplishing that. As such, do not be troubled by this token of our sincerity. Perhaps one day, you'll also be able to help me in the same way.
Without your help, there would have been many more casualties. I won't forget your kindness.
Furthermore, I sincerely regret what happened to Malus and Silver. I only wish that my people could have arrived a little earlier to prevent this from happening.
Don't say that. You and your subordinates did everything you could. As Paimon said, Malus and Silver didn't choose to sacrifice themselves for any specific person. And they weren't the price paid for other salvation. They chose to become heroes themselves. I've never liked hearing people put it that way. It's like trying to relieve pain by saying some noble-sounding words. But right now, there's nothing more suitable. They really did become heroes.
You're right. I'm sorry for your loss, Miss Navia. Water is life to Fontaine's people, and it also spells disaster. It's no wonder that people always say that prophecies represent fate. Fortunately, I've never been one for such opinions.
So, you're one who will try to change fate then?
Of course. That is why I'm going to Hotel Bouffe de Thé. I still have some things to take care of, and the children need my attention. By the way, Traveler, Paimon, one more thing.
Alright, then we'll just... Huh? This isn't right. Paimon thought you would ask us to walk with you for a moment so you could tell us something in private.
That is a clever and useful conversation technique, which I do like to use when necessary. But there's no need today. It would not hurt to have Miss Navia listening in. Traveler, I'm sure you remember that I said we could work together when we had the chance. You and I both know that there may be issues with the Primordial Sea. Previously, it was the fortress of Meripede's sluice gate, and this time it was the water levels in Poisson. These are both signals.
Ni modo.
Indeed.
¿Qué otra nos
Allow
queda?
me to share the latest intel I've received from the House of the Hearth's intelligence network with you. During some recent investigations, a child claimed to have discovered some ruins near Poisson. The ruins date back to ancient times, and seem to be worth investigating in many ways. Judging by the dating of the ruins, they may be related to the prophecy and the coming crisis. The situation is becoming more urgent, so any pertinent information will prove extremely precious. My people initially came to prepare for ruin exploration. Unexpectedly, this disaster struck, and at present, we're all busy prioritizing the rescue effort.
So, that's why the Fatui were already in Poisson.
¿Qué onda? ¿Qué? Sí, apenas voy aquí. Ya dije que son buenos.
To assist affected residents. Lenny told
No
me
chille.
that outside of the house, the person they trust most is you. Which is why I want to give you this task. The
¿Seguro?
House of the Hearth's members see each other as family, but Linny, Lynette, and Fremine said that they also see you as such, even though you are not from the house.
Sí, apenas voy aquí porque pues, me gusta ver todo.
Their friendship with you to be.
Oh, that somehow makes Paimon feel kinda happy.
The intel I just shared about the ruins could fetch a high price. But since the children consider you family, it's only natural that I freely share it with you.
Got it! So all we gotta do is go to some ruins, right? We can handle that.
Excuse me, but may I tag along?
You wish to join, Miss Navia?
But are you sure you're up to exploring some ruins? You need to rest.
Well, I'm sad, yes, but I can't just go back and plop myself into a chair by the roadside and do nothing. There's no point in being depressed while we still have a disaster on our hands. As my father's successor, I must live up to the hopes he had in me. Besides, I'm also doing this for myself. I need something, a distraction, to keep my mind off Malus and Silver.
No, se va a volver agua
I
también.
have no objections. What do you say, traveler?
Pues vamos.
All right. The ruins are to the south of Poisson. Here's the map.
Okay, the three of us will handle it. Come on, let's pack up and get going.
Bueno, a ver. Esto está mucho más lejos de Poison que el de Guerrero. Poison. Chick. Pero no, que voy a chillar. Ya se nos fueron sus compas. Y el chile se sintió bien triste. ¿A poco sí un concierto de Agrapa?
So, are these the ruins
Mientras no
we
se
were
vuelva agua,
talking
va.
about? Whoa, talk about old.
They seem to be pretty ancient, all right.
Let's go in and have a look.
Pero ojalá no me vuelva
Just be
racista.
careful.
Los cines de Fonte. Vámonos. Chale, me molesta que está tan bien escrita que sí te pega. Digo, eso está chido, ¿no? Está bien escrita la historia. Estos sujetos que...
Think you can get away? Obey! My apologies.
¿Qué onda, Ángel? ¿Cómo estás? Siempre me tengo que asegurar que no se me pase ningún pinche cofre, porque sé que los esconden estos culeros. Bueno, no veo nada. Bien, aquí andamos, Ángel, todo chido, todo tranquilo. Algo cansado. Me tocó mover arbolitos y transportarlos. Y la verdad se me pegó, ya tiene tiempo. ¡Ay! ¡No! ¿Dónde fui? ¡No! Ah, espérate que... Eso le pasó al corte. Créeme que quise sacar cazuelas, pero no pude. Y sí lo quiero, porque es literalmente la última pieza de este equipo. Quiero a Venti, pero lamentablemente no sinergia muy bien. A chambear, así es, a chambear. A chambear para que ya me den mi título. Ah, chingada, no puedo. Así es, toca saberse de chambear. A chambear, a chambear. Que lo pongan a chambear. Ah. Ay, ¿qué onda, Espino? ¿Cómo estás? Bienvenido, bienvenidos. ¿Le voy a echar el Fortnite? No sé.
And a lot of it too.
Ah, claro, mango, que ahí está mi UID. Para todo el que lo quiera, para todo el que me lo quiera agregar. No sé si luego le quiero dar Fortnite en un rato. De por si le voy a tener que cortar para ir a cenar, así que. Sí, más que nada porque. ¡Cállate, Espino! Ya me tocó lo de que se nos fueron los compas y sí me puse chippy.
No, you're right. I can't do anything in this situation. I'll leave this to you.
Puede que no haya camino de vuelta.
That complicates things.
¿De qué hablas, pinche Espino? Si siempre te ayudo y ahora. ¿Cómo te atreves?
In that case, do you want to wait for us here?
The water levels here are unstable, and there's a chance the water will rise. So, staying here wouldn't be safe either. I'll go together with you. Perhaps we'll find the exit just up ahead.
All right. Come with us for now then, but please be careful.
No es cierto, yo soy mis horas de eso. ¿Cuándo me fui? No, nunca me has dicho nada. Siempre te conectas y nunca me dices, vente. Lo normal, pinche güey. ¿Cuándo me desaparecí ahora? Porque me da pena, pero... Ah, chinga. Ah, debo pasar sin tocar el agua. Yo no puedo pasar así. Claro. Pero... La verdad es que está chido. ¿Por qué te va a dar pena? Tú mándame mensaje y ya. Yo aquí en Genshin siempre lo respondo. No es que me caigas mal. Sí, no se apene. Un rabanón. No, Espino, no me caes mal. ¿Por qué vergonzoso es una palabra no permitida que raro? Tampoco sí muy apena. ¿Qué? ¿Qué se pasó aquí? Qué loco. Quizás las primeras. ¿A poco sí muy vergonzoso? Para mí se preocupa el mismo siempre. Ah, chinga. Uy. ¿Neta no le funcó? ¿La otra vez viste que pegaba muy bien? No, no había Swift, no. Cállate, Espina.
Demoiselle?
Huh?
Demoiselle, what are you doing here by yourself? Would you be standing here till dark if I hadn't come to get you?
Maybe she just wants some time to herself, Malus.
Oh, was I sleeping?
Yes, it would appear so.
I must be tired.
That's quite possible. However, you were the one that suggested we go out for a walk.
Oh, right. I nearly forgot. It must have slipped my mind when I dozed off. I haven't had a nap today yet. Have I? This is a familiar feeling, yet something's a little strange.
Is something the matter, Demoiselle?
Oh, no. No, I'm fine. I was just trying to recall why we came out for a walk.
Ah, es que acuérdate que el Celefontaine es para solo para la habilidad, no para los básicos. Aunque debe pegar bien.
Do you remember Mr. Giverny? He'd requested our help before with foreign merchants who had a debt dispute with him, and we'd resolved the matter not long ago.
We were headed to see how things were going with him at the moment.
Ah, right. Yes. I remember now.
Oh, Miss Navia. Ah, Mr. Malus. And Mr. Silver, too. It's good to see all of you.
How have you been?
I've been great. Thanks to your help, those bothersome merchants finally realized that I wasn't the one they were looking for. Why, I wasn't even the guarantor for that person. They were knocking at my door day and night. Even my neighbor, Obina, was getting fed up with them.
Sometimes force is required to calm someone down and get them to listen to what you have to say.
That's right. Oh, by the way, Burnett, what was it that you wanted to give to Miss Navia again?
Oh, yes. One moment, I have it right here. Miss Navia, these are some flower seeds that I prepared. Please take them. They're a very good variety, and they'll become very big and beautiful once they bloom. I don't know what we would have done without your help, so this is a little token of our appreciation. I hope you won't refuse.
Ah, did you cultivate them yourself? Thank you so much. I'll certainly take them. Malus, we do still have some empty flower pots at home, right?
Why, we can have as many pots as you'd like, demoiselle.
Perfect. In that case, we'll swap out some of the decorative plants for some of Mrs. Burnett's flowers.
Very well.
Wait. Something seems to be off here. Excuse me, madam. If I'm not mistaken, your name is Burnett, correct?
That's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. This is the first time we've ever met, but your name seems familiar to me. I must have heard it when I was discussing things with your husband previously. I've heard this name before. Sometime recently, I'm sure of it. And why are there so few people around here? Where did everyone go?
We must mind the time, Demoiselle. We still have important things to attend to today.
Huh? We do? Like what?
Well, now, did you forget?
Miss Navia, here you are. I've been looking for you. Please, come to the Opera House. Your trial is about to begin.
My trial? Wait, why would I need to go to the Opera House?
Yes, she's right, Demoiselle. It's just about time now, so we should get going.
Oh? All right then.
Okay.
Look, it's Navia. She's here.
And her 2 attendants are with her. Goodness, everyone's finally here.
There sure are a lot of people here to see the trial. And they all seem to be oddly excited about something. I even know some of these people. Karina, Desiree,
Ah,
Sherville,
pues todos son gente que se disolvieron.
Essen. Why are so many people here? And why do I have no recollection of this case? And as for the judge... huh? Where's Monsieur Neuvillette?
Please sit in the defendant's seat. Don't worry, Silver and I shall accompany you.
All right. But are you sure you can stand behind me?
Typically, it wouldn't be allowed, but today is an exception.
Hey, what kind of place do they think this is?
Come on. Do they have any idea what they're doing?
Seriously.
Enough with the whispering! Could someone please tell me where Monsieur
Un montón de
Neuvillette
gente y bien poquita.
is and why I am standing trial?
My dear Miss Navia, have you not yet realized what you've done? In that case, allow me to explain. As all here know, you are Master Callus's successor, the head of the Spina di Rosula, someone held in high regard by every soul in Poisson. After you took over the Spina, you treated all of us just like the late Master Callus had. If anyone in need reached out to you for help, you responded. Not only you, but your butler, your subordinates, nearly everyone in the Spina di Rosula fought for the well-being of those in Poisson.
Wait a moment. Aren't you just proving that I'm a good person?
Yes, correct. Absolutely right. And that is why you stand accused. You have helped so many people get through so many difficulties. You are one with us. We are inseparable. We are one big family, all of us who are from Poisson, inextricably linked. And with you being so important, we couldn't possibly do without you. Therefore, this fair and honorable court shall declare you guilty, and you shall stay here. You will be together with us forever.
Huh?
Por siempre,
What
por
are you
siempre, por
saying?
siempre.
Everything you have said is correct. I have indeed done a lot for my hometown, and I would be willing to be with you all, but what is the purpose of having me stand here like this? What is there to discuss?
Ah, well, if that's what you think, then I have no further comments.
How wonderful, Miss Navia!
I know all these people.
Ay, verga, sí están riendo.
Why are they laughing?
I seem to remember now. Yes, I get it. This trial is...
Wait just a moment. This isn't right!
Malus?
What was that, Mr. Malus? Our conclusion is very clear and unanimous. Let the court judge her now. She's guilty!
Stay here, Navia! You're one of us!
One of
Demoiselle
us, one
did
of
admit
us,
guilt.
one.
This trial means to keep you here forever.
I wish to exercise my right to defend Our Lady. Mr. Joinville, you only know of Navia's goodness, but nothing of her utterly independent mind.
She was born a free and independent spirit. She has never been tied down by anything. Indeed, even the death of Master Callus couldn't stop her.
Her actions cannot serve as proof that she identifies herself as part of any group. She merely acted as an individual, extending her hand to help others. Please do not mistake her actions as being otherwise.
Really? As an individual, you say? Don't forget, we are all Fontanians here. This is the nation of justice, the nation of Hydro. Even if Miss Navia only voluntarily rendered her assistance, that doesn't change the fact that her beautiful soul must return to everyone. Water accepts all, blends with all. It will surely accept her kindness. Everything is measured here in the nation of Hydro, and in the end, everyone shall meld together. Thus, when a unanimous opinion emerges, that opinion represents justice. Now I speak for everyone. Our opinion is consistent. Navia should
Ya
stay.
entendí.
We and Navia are one.
And you would call this justice? Preposterous. You are merely jealous that Demoiselle still has a chance to exist as an individual. Have you forgotten how much you all once longed to become individuals, to become independent?
¿Ya te viniste, Ángel? Ay, güey.
If your justice is flawed, then why should we acknowledge it?
As you said, we can also have our own justice. Silver and I shall defend Demoiselle. And that is how we will enforce justice.
My head... It hurts.
Demoiselle,
Silver, it hurts. My head is spinning.
Sí tengo un Discord, pero aún no lo arreglo para invitar gente.
Everything that seemed odd from the very beginning.
Híjole. Quizá por ahí está.
Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen, and
Cállate,
Mrs.
Espino, no va a chillar.
Mrs. Burnett, who we met earlier.
Aún no.
Even Malus and Silver. I don't want to admit it, but they're all dead.
don't be afraid. And don't admit guilt. We will protect you to the very end.
Qué bonito.
Absurd! Who are you to say that she cannot be judged? We are the majority, and in the nation of trials, the majority is absolute justice. We are the will of all.
Don't let them escape! We shall keep Navia here with us!
Mr. Malus and Mr. Silver, must you be so stubborn? How could the two of you possibly hope to stand against the collective? Do not resist. This judgment is fair and just. Navia belongs to us.
Yo vi la obscenidad, yo la vi.
She should
Ahí
not
está de
be
nuevo.
left alone in Poisson.
What are you saying?
No more excuses!
He says we're jealous. Jealous? How could she possibly be an independent individual?
What's with these people?
Who's jealous of her?
She belongs to us.
Miss Navia, she... Silence.
That's...
Monsieur Neuvillette!
Such commotion is prohibited in the court. The accusations you just presented are nonsense and cannot constitute a proper trial. The court will adjourn for the rest of the day. In this, I shall hear no objections from any unauthorized party.
Our thanks, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Como sé que tú no eres una Oceánida,
Miss
Espino.
Navia, while there is still time.
But
Go on now, demoiselle.
Fue muy justo ese momento, pinche.
What, can't bear to leave us behind or something?
Malus.
My apologies. I couldn't resist making one little joke.
Chale,
as I
aún,
realized
aún hechos aguas.
this shall be our last goodbye.
Malus, Silver.
Quickly, you must come now.
Goodbye, demoiselle.
Farewell.
Ya, sí voy a chillar. No, no voy a chillar. Aún no.
No, wait! Just a second!
Navia?
You're awake. Good.
I
It's
must have
been-
been dreaming. Malus and Silver were still alive, and they were They were defending me at some insane trial.
Menudo ego
Looks
Songli
like
persigue
you're
un
all right.
Nebulet.
Did all the sad feelings cause you to have a nightmare? Paimon could give you a hug.
Hay que poner una peli de perros.
The ruins you were
Sí.
exploring suffered a cave-in. When I arrived, I found you falling toward the water. You were just about to be dissolved within.
No, no tengo Twitter donde subo nudes. Solo mi Twitter donde subo cosas de vez en cuando.
What is it?
I think I saw 2 Oceanids protecting you. It was only for a moment, perhaps even a fraction of a second, but they gave me the chance to retrieve you. Were it
Qué
not for
bonito.
their intervention, I would not have been able to rescue you before your consciousness dissipated.
Wait, did you say Oceanids? You mean like what happened with Vache?
No
Perhaps
sientas.
those 2 Oceanids were the people you saw in your dream.
Algún día que me haga
Always
falta manga,
told
algún
them that
día.
they didn't have to protect me. To think that they'd keep doing so even after death.
Please come with me.
Neverlet, are you okay?
Oh, I am quite all right. Perhaps there's something we could chat about?
¿Qué onda, chavos? ¿Cómo estuvieron los anuncios? ¿Estuvieron buenas? ¿Alguna buena publicidad? ¿Algo del buen fin?
Why do you look so stiff all of a sudden? Oh, Paimon knows. You're the type who feels awkward when there's nothing to talk about, right?
I merely thought that we should give Navia some time to herself.
¿Ahora cuál?
Why didn't you just say so then? Don't you think it's even more awkward to
Pinche
tell us
debilita.
over like this and
Siempre
then
me
have
dice.
nothing to talk
¿A
about?
cuál? Java. Me gusta más Java. Siempre me gusta más Java, la verdad. Verlo no me acostumbro a su forma de jugar con él.
I suppose so. Ah, Sigewin. I hope all is well with her these days. Her work in the fortress
Me
of
gusta mucho
Mercury has
incluso
not
cómo
been
hace el
too
cambio de
difficult,
voz con
has
las
it?
misiones de Shishwin. Pinche Ray Chase sabe hacerle.
No way, don't worry. She's doing fine down there. She's an amazing head nurse.
Ya ves, Bedrock. Bedrock. No, en serio no me gusta
I
Bedrock.
see. Well, that is good.
Digo, lo llego a ocupar si
I
hay
was
alguien que
always
quiere
worried
jugar en
that
consola y quiere
Sigewin
jugar
really got
conmigo,
off
pero...
time to understand the world of humanity, just as I have.
No, de hecho, cuando compras ya sea la versión de Java o Bedrock, te dan la otra. Ya están juntas para siempre.
Oh, and the Duke also says hi. Even though Sigewin made him do that. He hopes that you haven't been overwhelmed by all that's happened lately.
Thank you. I have indeed been busy lately, and I also hope that everything is going well in the fortress of Meripede.
He still doesn't know what to talk about. Let's chat about something else then. So, Neverlet, you're probably quite the swimmer, huh?
Donde están fusionados. Por
Yes,
siempre.
of course.
Chindehuile.
This isn't going anywhere. Let's try something else. How did you find these ruins? Did the knave tell you?
Yes, in fact. I had arranged to meet you
Bagel,
at
ahí anda.
Poisson, but when I
Quién sabe qué anda
arrived,
haciendo.
I discovered that the Fatui were helping the residents evacuate. They had even transported a large quantity of supplies to the area. Amid my astonishment, I ran into the knave, and we had a chat. She informed me that she had asked you to investigate the ancient ruins here.
Yeah, we
No sé.
originally planned to meet up with you, but we thought you might still be busy with all those official documents. We didn't think exploring the ruins would take very long, and who would have thought you'd wrap things up so quickly?
Pobre Navia Swift. Así es el ángel, Mahueca.
I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting like that. I'm feeling much better now. I guess we should get going again. Will you come with us, Monsieur Neuvillette?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind my company.
All right! Another one joins the party! Let's get going then!
Yo sé que debe haber un cofre para que escondido no van a engañarme, o sea. Es que se me... Check. No hay. Pero me tiene que asegurar.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
¿Ya tú qué?
Unleash!
Primero que este de medicina chiquita super significante. Ah, sí suele pasar, por eso siempre lo hago con cuidado. Porque sí me ha pasado en otros dominios que de nada me caigo como menso por buscar.
Oh no, another unstable path.
Otra vez.
Watch your step.
Qué cagado, este se cerró. En este piso. Ah, chinguen su madre. Eso fue mucho, pero pues. ¿Qué te pones a vencer eso? Ah, entonces de aquí te tiraste. Ahí no había un cofre por aquí. Ay, ¿qué vamos a hacer? No puedo volver. Lo bueno es que no es muy difícil, es muy difícil llegarse a caer de esas cosas con Ayaka. ¡Ay! 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 Un crat. Así es, soy un crat. Maldita sea.
Well protected. Take flight.
Hijo de pinche madre, vete a... No tengo tiempo. ¿No había un cofre? Ya no sé. Odio que no me dejen investigar este tipo de cosas porque mi paranoia me entra bien cabrón. Ahora. Está bien grandote esto, a la verga.
Looks like we've reached the end.
¿Qué pedo contigo?
This is the place. There should not be any other hidden spaces in the vicinity.
The path sure had some twists and turns, but it turns out that this place isn't actually that big.
Hay algo ahí.
Stone slates. It seems like they were put here as an offering. Could we take them down and have a look?
Perhaps we should just leave them be for now.
There are 4 locations in total, but only 3 stone slates. The slate that should be in the first empty spot is missing.
The surrounding walls also show signs of damage.
¿Qué pedo?
Something written below. Let Paimon see.
Pero tienes
Reason
razón.
dictates that this nation be destroyed. I shall record the history of its future here in its past. Say what?
It feels like someone left these slates and these words here for a purpose. But does he mean that Fontaine should be destroyed?
That would fit the
Ya sé de qué estás hablando,
dictated
Ángel.
by the
Sí.
prophecy, yes. Indeed, the slate's contents correspond to it. Take the second slate, for example.
There's a person kneeling here. She seems so dedicated. And there's a whole bunch of other people behind her doing the same. She's facing this... what is this? Some kind of island in the sky?
And is that Lady
Alguien
Fontaine
ya duerma al
in the
ángel, por
third
favor.
image? Did the Hydro Archon fall into the water?
And is that a ring of people around her? Paimon doesn't quite get it. Are they all in the water?
The fourth image. I know this one. This exactly matches the content of the prophecy.
Va a estar sentada encima de
People
todos.
will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne.
Sí, te voy a poner yo en Twitter.
More information should be hidden in these slates, but I fear I cannot easily uncover it, most likely due to us missing the first slate. I am very sorry.
Don't blame yourself, Monsieur Neuvillette. Deciphering ancient stone slates isn't one of your duties.
Ooh, Paimon's getting the chills just looking at these slates. This says that it's the history of the future, right? That means the prophecy's sure to come true.
I really hope it doesn't mean that.
Still, Paimon feels like these images are kind of weird when you look at them together.
Ah, yo sí la quisiera sacar, pero prefiero a Furina ahorita. Lo que sí me gustó fue su arma. Una pinche hacha, se ve bien chingona. Paimon tiene razón.
That's right! If the images are in chronological order, shouldn't the fourth, the waters drowning Fontaine, come before the third, where the Hydro Archon herself falls into the water?
And yet the order is reversed here.
Ay, sí, ya sé, esas animaciones están bien genial. Pero pues ni modo, quiero a Furina.
If we go by timing, Lady Farina only emerges in the third image. That means that the person in the second image might be the previous Hydro Archon.
Egeria, then. I had never met her, but her appearance here does match the records. The previous Archon kneeling before the floating island in the skies, as if confessing a sin.
Did she
Celestia?
herself commit that sin? And if not, why would she be in such a posture? Also, I'm still wondering why these ancient stone slates are here at all. Judging from their contents, could this place be the origin of the prophecy? Does that mean that someone, or some people, once saw these slates?
But who would have created these slates and left these words here?
It seems that any further clues will have to come from Farina.
In that case, there's no time to lose. There's nothing else to be gained here, so let's head back first.
Ay, no, se viene.
Yeah, we better get somewhere safe for now.
Está muy interesante. Obvio les voy a tomar foto. Mira. Ah, no puedo ocuparlo aquí, no puedo tomar foto que. No. ¡Los odio! Voy a tomar screenshot. Recuerdo que decían que va a salir no sé qué artefacto después y que va a poder tomar fotos esta Charlotte en los dominios. Interesante.
Let's split up here. I'm going to check on what's happening with the Spina. You know how it is. There's some things you just need to be there for yourself.
You still have energy for that, Navia? Paimon's already beat.
Just head back to the Fleuve Cendre and have a rest then. Thanks for keeping me company all this time.
I'll depart as well. Thanks for your hard work today. Rest well, everyone. Traveler, I will go talk to Farina tomorrow morning to ask about the stone slates. I'm sure that you're concerned about this matter as well. If you have time, drop by my office. I will share the results of our discussion with you.
Bah.
Are you really gonna talk to her about this directly? Will that be a problem? Paimon's getting a little scared now that it's come to this.
She has long been harboring secrets and will not give them up easily, which makes it all the more my duty to ensure that she understands the present situation.
Alright, we'll leave it in your hands then. You're probably the best person to talk to her anyway.
I will be carefully considering my words tonight.
Traveler, Paimon, our safe house at the Fleuve Cendre is always open to you as ever. So please don't think you're an imposition. Alright, I'll be on my way then.
Me voy yendo. Pinches traductores. Ya acabé la primera parte de la misión. Bueno, igual continúo aquí.
Welcome back. We've got a special menu prepared for you two tonight.
Yay! And there's good food too! Navia, no, the boss is...
Hablando de eso, ya me dio hambre. Ya debería cenar.
Ooh, desserts! Nice, these are all Paimon's! Paimon's already starting to forget what happened today.
¿Mona? Ah, cabrón.
That voice. Is that who I
No
think
te
it
vayas,
is?
chavita. ¿Qué chingas hace Mona aquí?
It's you two. What are you doing in Fontaine?
De hecho es una Mona. Mona Lisa, Da Vinci. La archimaga majestuosa.
Seriously, nobody just uses a scry glass whenever they've got time to just see who they'll meet on the road.
Still, we didn't expect to see you here. Wait, you're not a Fontanian, are you, Mona?
Well, I have some business to attend to here, so I booked a hotel in the city. I was just out for a stroll when I bumped into you. Quite unexpectedly, if I might add. Why did you think I was from Fontaine, though? Is that because Magistus doesn't sound much like a Mondstatter surname?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Pues,
Well,
no.
I used to have my own surname, which was well, some other thing. Either way,
No, sí quiero
the
saber.
hag told me when she took me as her disciple that the first step to being a great astrologist's pupil was to change that name. There was nothing to
Ah,
it, really. She really is amazing at astrology, so I changed my name to what it is now according to her wishes. To my surprise, however, Magistus is not the name of some ancient house or clan.
entonces.
It isn't?
Nope. Although it is used by us in place of surnames, it generally just means great.
Wow! Imagine including a boast in your name. Wait, are you gonna have to put that into your genealogy as well?
I reckon so. In any case, I'd give my disciple a name like this as well, if I were to take one.
No hablamos de
Astromancer Evelyn
discípulos.
Trismegistus.
Oh.
Whoa, that's a long one. Does it also mean great or something?
My name means Mona the Great Astrologist. As for the old hag, hers is, in plain speech, the thrice as great Scholar of the Stars. Just take it as a title specific to astrologists.
Thrice as great? That's so petty.
I know, right? That's just how she is. She used to call herself Magistus, actually, but when she took me in, she changed her name to Trismegistus.
Ah, qué mamá. Así es, mamá.
Magistus is thus the calling card of our school, so to speak, which makes it about the same as a surname. It's all right if you don't get it. You can look into it further should you need to study astrology more deeply.
Que no se pierda la bonita costumbre.
But anyway, you're not Fontanian, are you, Mona? You're from Mondstadt, right?
Well, I was born in Mondstadt, yes. My parents migrated to Dorman Port, and I traveled with the old hag for a while, after which I settled down in Mondstadt City.
Oh, that's a good thing then. At least we know you won't be dissolved by Fontaine's waters.
No, yo siempre le hablo bonito, pero a veces me dan risa ese tipo de cosas.
Happened here in Fontaine, right? I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks
Yo
strange.
quiero mucho a Paimon.
There's something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean. That was the main reason, yes. Just a while back, the Steambird invited me to take part in a panel and speak about the circulation of the prophecy as an astrologist. The invitation was sent quite early on. I don't think anyone expected Fontaine to be in this much trouble.
What do you make of that prophecy, Mona? Just tell us what you think as an astrologist. Your word would go a long way to make things more certain and less scary.
What I can tell you is that I'm an astrologist, and that this prophecy concerns the fate of Fontaine, even that of all Tevat. Ascertaining this is akin to reading the fortune of the whole world.
Pues de hecho se supone que aún a pesar de lo que nos muestran de que cuando el viajero rescató a Paimon, se supone que pasó unos meses con ella, así que supongo que le enseñó un buen de cosas en ese. Pero lo que aún no dicen mucho es sobre Paimon en sí. Está muy raro que sea tan especial y todos lo vean como una cosa rara y sepa tanto.
If I could do it, you would no longer call me an astrologist, but a visionary. But on the flip side, the prophecy is so huge and powerful that it must surely come from a powerful visionary. Its contents involve the fate of the world. Disregarding it would be a mistake.
A visionary? Sounds really powerful and all, but does such a person really exist?
Of course. The old hag could do it, and I'd bet there are others amongst those Hexenzirkel colleagues of hers who do something similar.
Sí, por ahí que andan hablando de eso. Por algo de la maestra del Tartas y de unos libros de Encainoimilla. Y sí recuerdo, ahorita que mencioné este poema, y sí recuerdo que ha sido un tema desde hace un rato.
Are you sure?
Sí, estoy seguro.
All right. you. It isn't often that I see you with such a serious look on your face. I'll tell you once I hear back from her.
Thanks, Mona. You're amazing as always.
Oh, well, this is something only I can do after all. So yes, your praises are quite welcome.
Qué mala
That's the
cosa.
greatest of astrologists for you. Of all the people we know, you know the stars the best.
Indeed, indeed. That's the spirit.
Oh, sorry. I came to see what all the commotion was about. If there's anything you need, do not hesitate to inform the Spina di Rosula.
Oh, whoops. Guess we were getting a little too carried away there. Well, I'll go tend to my own business now. If I receive any news, I'll be sure to come find you two again.
Digo, si no me... También algo que vi, ahorita que estoy recordando de que acabas de mencionar, que supuestamente al final de la misión te dan una embarrada del por qué el viajero puede controlar todos los elementos y quiero saber eso también. No me digas, no quiero spoiler porque me gusta verlo yo mismo. Quiero ver si-
If Paimon hadn't spoken for you, it'd be you getting all the weird looks. The things Paimon does for you.
Ay, gracias, Paimon. Gracias por hablar por mí todo el tiempo, hijo de... Por el mensaje que estoy escribiendo. Ay, chuec.
That's more like it.
Ah, la Washi ya empezó a stream. Qué raro, no me salió notificación.
Good morning. To be honest, Paimon's still feeling kind of sleepy. But it's time to get up, traveler. We agreed to go see Neuvillette, so let's pack it up and get going.
Sí, ya vi. No hay pedo, Magoka, yo me espero. De una vez voy viendo esto. Y agregándote. De hecho ya me queda bien poquito espacio. Ya he ponido lo que estoy aquí. Ya te vi con tu Furina. Ay, no la tienes aquí. Y tu Neuvillette C1. Ah, sí, de hecho, me faltó agarrar el tarjeta de este sujeto. Bueno, ya la agarré más bien. Pues sí, ya vi que va a faltar un ratote, pero ya son las 10, debo bajar a cenar. Porque todavía me tengo que bañar. Y ya nada más otro ratito para irme a dormir, porque no quiero dormir tarde. Sí fue, ayer se me dormí un poco tarde y sí fue pesado pararme como a las 7 y algo. No, y luego hoy me cansé bien feo, la verdad. Voy a quedar bien tieso. ¿Cómo merece una vanidad? Digo, ni tanto por mí, sino por mi mamá. Como que tieso. Sí, ando bien tieso. Yo no sé cómo me empezó tanto, estar nada más haciendo esos árboles, pero sí como le estaba diciendo hace rato, llegué a mi casa, nada más comí y iba a hacer el stream, pero me dio un sueño así, creo que me dormí como 20 minutos, me quedé ahí, me interesé, me quedé ahí como media hora, 20 minutos, hasta que me volví a parar y dije, no, y todavía tenía que meter ropa a la lavadora, todavía tenía que limpiar algo en mi cuarto, y ya después ya empecé el stream. Si no, llevaría otra hora extra, pero ni modos. Pues aquí le voy dejando, chavos, y yo creo si me da tiempo ahorita regreso y no sé si le voy a seguir al Genshin o a otra cosa. Pero estuvo bueno, casi chillo. No chille, obvio no. Pero el chile, odio eso de pinche su hoyo. Le encanta agarrar en sus pinches historias, agarrarte el pinche corazón y estrujarlo hasta que chilles. Sí, le voy dejando. Si regreso en un rato estaría chido. Si no, ni modos. Pero ahí nos vemos. Gracias por acompañarme. Gracias a todos los que se pasaron. Vengan, gracias por estar acá. Cállate, me se chilla con la de Nájida. Qué bueno que no le streamé porque si me hubiera visto chillar. Pero si me pegó. Los odio. Pero va pues. Nos vemos. Ahí voy. Igual se os paso a la Washi. Nosotros te queremos. Ay, yo también los quiero. Sí, es. Bueno, en todo caso ya sería este. Nada, es que se lo debo mejorar. Que me queda mal que se repite. Pero va. Lo voy a hacer con la Washi y aquí lo voy dejando. Le dicen, hola, soy nuevo. Nos vemos.